What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video, and today we're talking about candle supplies that I regret buying. I think every candle maker, we all got things that we just shouldn't have bought. So I got three things that you might not need in the early stages. It just depends on where you're at. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. My name is Ahmad. I am a candle maker. I've been making candles now about 5 or 6 years. So I'm just talking about my experience, things that you might not need, or you might need depending on what kind of business, candle making business you want to have. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. One of the things that I bought that I ain't gonna say I almost never use, I never, ever use, and that is dyes. Like literally dyes and glitter. Like maybe if I do a candle making class or something, I think you use those mainly for those. But as far as my personal, candles, I don't ever use those. I don't really have anybody that asks for glitter. Now, if you are making like those glittery type of candles, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? But buying too many of the, I would say, the decorative things, that is probably the biggest mistake that I made. Like I used to buy like the flowers to put on top, and all you do is you and it's cool, it looks cool, but when you light it, it melts and then it just burns them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, I guess it's cool to look at it burning, but they literally just melt and burn down. So I was just like, that was a waste. Another thing that I did was buying too many like fancy packaging. And I like nice packaging, but what I would do is you kind of have to price that stuff in. I stopped doing certain things. Like I used to do like glass clochets, and I used to do certain boxes, but it was too expensive to have, and the stuff was breaking. So when I would buy like the glass clochets, they were like $5 a glass, and you talking about $5 a jar, and then it just makes your candle super duper expensive. So fine, if you're gonna do like the fancy packaging, start with cheaper options. Unless you're coming out the gate pricing your candles at a good price, I probably would just wait until you get them at a good price, and then you can kind of add the stuff in. Or just add one, like add a package. Don't add like I said, I had the glass cover and a package, and don't add all that stuff if you don't need all those things, because having a glass crochet, that's cool. But I probably would make that like a separate offering, like that's an extra that somebody can buy instead of putting that with the candle. So you just have to think about those things. Buying extra packaging, you don't really need that at first. Unless if you're shipping it, you might not necessarily need that. But if you want to get like a simple box and then maybe put like a sticker or something on it, I think that'll do just fine. So the third thing that I had is equipment, man. Like I have this, and I actually got this for, I think, Christmas or my birthday or something like that, which is cool. So somebody actually bought it for me. I didn't have to pay for it. But having like a whole bunch of wax melters and stuff like that, I got another wax melter because I was like, okay, well, I need another wax melter because this one's only going to fill so many, whatever. And really that one time I just had a super duper large order. I think it was like 100 and something candles that I had to do. And that's probably the largest order I've ever done. And so I was like, okay, I need another wax melter for that. But ever since then, I have not made a candle order that large. You know what I'm saying? So, and this one here, I would do, either testing or look at reviews on candle equipment because we got that one. It was Black Friday, it was on sale, but my candle warmer that I have now performs faster than this one. And this one, it burns more wax, but it takes a lot longer. I could have did 2 batches with my 1 wax warmer, and that takes whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just buying extra candle supplies that you don't need, really think about if you need it or anything like that. And the bonus that I would say is just, man, the bare minimum. Like, you don't really need too much stuff at the beginning. I'm grateful though because I don't buy a lot of extra stuff. I'm not that kind of person. I wait till I need it, but I buy, the stuff that I need. So like vessels, scents and different things like that. These I bought in bulk from somebody. So that's why I got that. If not, you'll probably only see like 3 to 5 summer scents, 3 to 5 winter scents, 3 to 5 fall scents, different things like that. I don't try to keep too many things. Like I said, wax, I stock up on wax because I know what wax I need. Wicks, I know what wicks I need. Vessels, I know what kind of vessels I need. And glue dots and stuff like that because those are things that I use all the time. That extra stuff, like the glitter and stuff, that's been in the box for 5 years. I just keep it just in case somebody might want glitter one day. But you don't need all those things. So just be careful when you're buying certain stuff. Less is definitely more in the beginning. So I hope that this helps. These are just some things that I regret buying or purchasing or even really owning. Till the next time, peace.